Ladies and gentlemen, and whatever Jackie Lee is, I bring you round one of my 4-pack sealed. And, this is a not even borderline keepable hand, but being the unbelievable player I am going to keep it. Yippee. Let's just hope I'm not playing an aggressive deck in a format that consists of running into one of two decks. Black, black-white extort, which is not aggressive, or Boros, which is aggressive. Also, I'm having an issue tonight. Not quite sure what to play at the pre-release. I want to play one of two things. I want to pick Azurius, and then really hope I get, Orzhov. But if I get Simic, I'm just gonna, just auto-quit. Or do I choose Gruul and hope I don't get Golgari? A lot of bad things can happen if I do that. So I'm just going to I'll see. I'll take things as they Alright, so he put out a completely unnecessary 1-drop, followed by another completely unnecessary 1-drop. Don't feel too threatened, so I'm just going to drop my Experiment 1, which is a not unnecessary 1-drop, because it it can be like a 10-10 eventually. One could hope. So, yeah, you got a True Fire Paladin. That's really good. So I'm gonna need another creature. And actually, yeah, so he's gonna attack. Let him get in 3. I play next turn my 2/4 Vigilance, and then he won't have another red or white mana, so he can't give his guy +2/+0 N for a strike. And these decks tend to like to wait. Until they can, they don't like to just waste guys, so I doubt he's going to suicide it into a 2/4 Vigilance. Then if I draw a red source off the top, I can Massive Raid the Paladin and not really have to worry about anything that's going on. Yep, there he goes. Sorry about that. Sometimes when people get slow. For the sake of... Actually, this entire video is going to be a little choppy. This guy was double queuing, and so I had to keep, pausing it and restarting it and whatever. So, I'm going to... Okay, so now I have a 2/2 and a 2/4, and, oh, yeah, I was also doing this. This is the next modern deck that I'm working on. You guys weren't supposed to see that. It's gonna take over the world soon, man. It's gonna take over the world. Oh, goody. This guy got the nut Boros package. I seriously doubt he's gonna attack with anything other than the Spire Tracer, though. The thing about all the guild mages in Gatecrash as opposed to... Ooh. That does not help. I'm still going to attack anyway because unless he quadruple blocks it, nothing bad could possibly happen. So... I'm just going to attack with the 2/4 and... As I was saying, the problem with the Gatecrash guild mages, as in not which is different than the Return to Ravnica. Wow, he has 2 of those. Okay. The problem is that I... Oh yeah, not me. I'm sorry, I keep getting off track here. The problem is that they're mana sinks. There are things that you need, like, on average you need like 7 mana to make that work. And if you heard that barking, that's my little dog Shaky. We call him Shaky because he shakes. Okay, so I'm just going to block, and then I'm going to block, and then I'm going to Boros Charm for value. Make all my creatures indestructible. Why he attacked like this, I don't know. But I even get an extort trigger out of it, which is badass. I completely forgot that the guy had extort for a moment. While the RTR guild mages were like cards you could build your deck around, the Gay Crash guild mages just seem very I don't know how to explain this one correctly. They're just very weak to not having all your mana. This is the best way to say it. By the way, he also has plenty of red and white mana, which would give him access to first striking and plus 2ing his guild mage. Not his guild. Well, True Fire Paladin essentially is a guild mage, but I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, I know why I didn't attack. I'm just gonna sit back here essentially. I can just sit and block the entire time. I know I'm leaving myself open to an Aurelia or a Primordial, but I feel pretty comfortable where I am currently. Another red mana would be really nice, because then I could massive raid and not have to worry about shit for a little while. But this flyer should do some damage for now. Although I have to say that Spire Tracer did get in like 5 points of damage or something. Some crazy thing like that. So... Oh, goody. That's a Primordial. Okay, that's a 6/8, and it's almost like a mini Primeval Titan. It just costs more, and is not nearly as good, and would never see standard play, or modern play, or legacy play, or any kind of play. So, let's see, I'm going to just drop down this Bomber Core, because if I do ever start attacking, I could start picking off his creatures one by one, and I attack with my Griffin, completely forgetting that his fucking Primordial has reach. Okay, let's go through this again. Creatures with flying cannot be blocked profitably by creatures with reach. I mean, cannot, whatever it does. I don't know. It was a bad call on my part. That was just a major punt. You can get on me for that. I'm cool with it. And now he's back with the Spire Tracer attacks. Yay, Massive Raid! Alright, so what do I do here? I can attack and try to kill off one of his guys, or I could just sit back and let him come to me, which eventually he has to do. Like, he's gonna start attacking with his Primordial, which seems fine. I have no way of blocking it and killing it. So... whatever. So he attacked with his Primordial. Congrats. Grazie. I can Massive Raid his guy, and that may be right. I'm not sure. But that gets rid of a flyer in the air. It gives me an extort trigger. All which are good things. All good stuff. I don't think he has a way. Oh, he can martial glory. No, okay. Alright, that's good. It's top decking like a pro right there. Just have to tap my manners correctly. Yeah, I could tap a white here and keep the Skinbrand Goblin up as a Blood Rush thing. Yeah, now I could have just attacked with everything. He can only block 4 things. No, he can only block 3 things. So I'm going to kill the Skinbrand Goblin. So he can only block 3 and whatever. If he. Okay, so I can get 4 through with the flyer. 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Oh, I might have done my math wrong. That might put him at 1. Yeah, it's fine. He's going to do his whole pump thing and blah, blah, blah. I just don't think he has anything in hand that's worthwhile. So he can block my experiment 1, and he wasted the mana to give it first strike or +2/+0 or whatever. So, is that too loud? Hold on 1 second. I believe I have one on board. Hopefully I didn't fuck this one up. If not, he's down to 1. Math isn't my strong suit. So I'm just going to regenerate. Oh, and I'm not going to regenerate. There's no reason to. Only if he would have given his guy first strike. Oh, and then, yeah. That was slightly incorrect math. Just slightly. But I win next turn regardless. So I didn't get punished too badly for 2 punts in 1 match. Which is pretty sweet, I gotta say. Takes skills. I hope. Unless he like drops what's that thing that could block like any number of things? Guardian of the Gateless. That would be a little scary. So, like I said, I had to stop recording a lot because this guy was very slow. Do not, please, do the world a favor. If you can't single queue, don't double queue. Oh god. Oh, Rage Beast. Goody. And he kills my Legionnaire. Alright. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, that's game. So I got a little lucky. Big deal. As if everyone doesn't get lucky. Except, you know, I'd rather get lucky not playing Magic. Rather be lucky with my girlfriend, who's currently at home, because I have a midnight pre-release that I'm going to. Boy, does that sound incorrect. Either way, I win this game. So. Did I in some place miss another game or something? Did I sideboard? Not quite sure. What I do know is that this guy, I think I might have missed 1 game because this guy was double queuing and he took up so much time I forgot to press record, but this is essentially the only game that matters. Yeah, so now he's attempting to do math, which is not my strong suit, and that should be game. Instead, he pulls the douchey move disconnecting, and whatever. I win the match. On to the next round.